Hello and welcome back to Ian's Gadget. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I managed to overcome the most common Samsung front-load washing machine error codes. Now, the first common error you'll experience with your Samsung front-load washing machine is the SUD error or the SUDS error. Now, if your Samsung washing machine displays the SUD error code or the SUDS error code, it means that there's too much detergent or you are using the wrong type of detergent. Now, the manufacturer of this machine, Samsung, recommends that you only use high efficiency HE detergent. Now, this detergent contains low sudsing properties and is highly recommended for modern washers. Now, besides having low sudsing properties, it is also excellent at cleaning and removing stains from your clothes. Now, if you are experiencing the sudsing condition, the best fix here is just wait for the washer to correct the issue itself, which takes approximately 10 minutes. So like for mine, I just waited for the suds to dissipate, and as you can see, it's back to work. Now, just in case the suds remain in the washer, you can add half a lid of fabric softener or half cup of white vinegar to the detergent dispenser to get rid of the suds. If your washer has an eco drum clean cycle like mine, you can use it, just run the eco drum cycle to clear the suds. Now, after the cycle completes, it's advisable to clean your pump filter. You see, a clogged filter will normally give you the sudsing condition. It will give you the suds error. So it's important that you clean your pump filter. Now, to clean this, you just need to open the small door that you find down here. So you just open, but you see, before you even open the pump filter, you need to use the emergency hose. Yeah, this one here to drain water, from your drum or your washing machine, so that if you don't do that, a ton of water could flood your house. So it's important you open the emergency hose, drain the water before you open the pump filter. You can see all this dirt. As you can see, now it's empty, so you can proceed to close. You just return this cover like this, and now we've closed. Then once you've closed, you can return this now there like that. Now you can proceed to open the pump filter. Now it's advisable to consistently keep cleaning your pump filter, because if you don't clean this filter, it could bring you lots of errors. As you'll see later in this video, most of the Samsung error codes are caused by a clogged filter. Now inside here, you see all these debris. You have to make sure you remove them, all these debris. You can imagine all these debris. So you need to remove all of them. Make sure your filter is clean. Oh my God, okay? This is bad. Yeah, it's like the pump is already clogged, 100% clogged. That's why this machine, it was like yesterday, it showed SUD error. Oh, you can imagine all these particles coming out of the pump. Oh my goodness. Oh, make sure to clean yours today. Just make sure to clean your machine today, so that it is efficient. It's very, very important to always clean your machine. It's always important to clean your machine, and it's important to remove like all the dirt. You make sure everything, there's no clogging. You ensure there's no clogging. You just remove like all the dirt, like that. So now that place is clean. Now we just need to return this pump filter, and to return it, you just have to
check that until it is closed. It's even written open close. So now, and that's how to clear the SUD error code.
Now, the second common error that you'll experience using your Samsung front-load washing machine is the 5C error code. Now, a 5C error code indicates a draining issue. Now, the common reason is a clogged pump filter or a kinked hosepipe. Now, as I told you earlier, a clogged filter will always give you most problems with this machine. So you saw that a clogged filter will cause the SUD sink condition, and now you're seeing again a clogged filter will result to a 5C error code. Since I've shown you how to clean the pump filter, I won't repeat this procedure here again, but you can always go back and see how I did clean my pump filter. Now, in case you clean the pump filter and you're still getting the 5C error code, then you need to check the hose pipe, because in most cases the pipe might be kinked or bent. Now, another common error that you're going to experience using your Samsung front-load washing machine is the 4C error code. Now, this 4C error code means that your machine has detected a water supply issue. Now, this usually happens if you have a kinked water pipe, or your machine is not receiving the correct pressure, the appropriate pressure. Your machine needs a certain pressure, water pressure, to clean the clothes.
When this happens, you won't hear the pouring of water nor see it through your washer's door glass.
If you're getting the 4C error, probably it means that your machine is not receiving water. So the first step is for you to go to your tap and check whether there is water. Now, as you can see, just checking my tap, I can see that there is water. But you see, the problem is the pressure is too low. So if the pressure is too low, again, your machine is also going to give you the 4C error. So in my case, I need to look for a way of how I can provide machine with water from a source that has enough pressure.
I did a new connection whereby I incorporated a small pump to provide enough pressure for the tank water that supplies the washer.
As you can see, the plumber is now working. When I open this, you can see the kind of pressure I'm getting. Lots of pressure, lots of pressure. So that's how we managed to solve the 4C error. But you see, in some cases, you might be having water and there is enough pressure, but nonetheless, you're still receiving the 4C error. Now that could mean inlet hose could be bent or kinked. So it's important for you to make sure that your inlet hose has no bends and it's not kinked. Yeah. So you have to check for that. But if there is water, there is enough pressure, and your inlet hose is not bent, then the problem could be with the mesh filter. So in this case,
you need to clean your mesh filter, and to do this, just head over to the back of your washer and remove the inlet hose. Using a pliers, remove the mesh filter and check whether it's clogged. If it's the one causing the problem, simply rinse it in water and return it. If you follow the fixes in this video, you have a high chance of resolving the 4C error code for your Samsung washer. Now, if you try all these fixes and they are not working for you, it could be that the detergent container isn't connected to the hose. After you have established the cause of the 4C error or 4E error on your Samsung machine, and you have done the appropriate fix, you can turn on the machine and start it in the rinse and spin mode. Has this ever happened to you? You want to do laundry. After you insert your clothes in the washer and press the start button, whoa! You receive a DC error and you are stuck. I know how it feels because this happened to me, and today I'm sharing my experience of how I managed to fix the DC error on my Samsung front load washing machine.
The DC or UE error code indicates unbalanced load. Yeah, so this error means that the load is not balanced. So your washer won't spin because of the unbalanced load. Now, the first solution to this issue is to redistribute the unbalanced load. Yeah, this could clear this issue and your machine goes back to work. Sometimes a single item load could also cause the DC error code. In such a case, you can add more clothing to your drum so as to enable it to continue working, So in case you have a single item, try to add more clothing to your drum and see if you can solve the DC error code.
So just check in your drum. If you see like you have a small item, you can add more garments. When you add, make sure to balance them, yeah? Just balance them, distribute them the right way, and see if it clears the DC error code. So in my case, the problem seems to have been unbalanced load. You see, after I distributed the load, I added in more garments and made sure that the load was evenly balanced. The machine is now back into action. As you can see, my laundry is continuing and my machine is washing perfectly. So the issue was the unbalanced load. Another issue that could cause the DC error code is not removing the shipping bolts. Now, it's advisable that when you buy a new Samsung front load washing machine or any washer in that case, to remove the shipping bolts before you start using the machine. If you do not remove the shipping bolts, it could cause the DC error and many other errors, and in fact it can also damage your machine and also result to injury as a result of vibrations. If you're still stuck with the DC error even after removing the shipping bolts, now you need to make sure that your machine is leveled. An unleveled washer could also cause a DC error code. You can use a leveling device like a spirit level to find out whether your machine is leveled. If the floor is not leveled, you can move your machine to a place where the floor is leveled so that you don't receive this error because of your machine not being leveled. If for some reasons that's not an option for you, you can adjust the fit of your washing machine until you achieve a perfect leveling of your machine. So if your machine is displaying the OC error, it could be that you're using the wrong detergent. Yeah. Also, using too much detergent could also cause the OC error. So if you have a HE washing machine like this one, it is important that you make sure to use only HE detergent for the machine. If you use regular detergent, it could result to a lot of SUDs. Too much detergent in the drum creates a lot of foam, which can get inside the pressure switch tube, resulting to increased pressure. In such a case, the water level sensor initiates the process of draining the water, and you see the OC error on the display. Now, in this case, you need to drain the water and take out the laundry and start the rinse mode in order to wash the drum. After that, you can run the usual cycle to check and see that the error OC is cleared. Another issue that could cause the OC error is bad drainage. Now, if you're having bad drainage, the first step is to make sure that your drain hose is connected properly. If your drain hose is not connected properly, you could have a lot of issues, a lot of drainage issues that could impact your machine's performance. So make sure that your hose, your outlet hose, is connected properly so that your machine drains properly without any issues.
Another issue that could cause the OC error code is a blocked filter. Now, this one, as I told you, is one of the issues that causes a lot of error codes. Now, I'm not going to show you here because I've shown you earlier on. You can go back to the video and see how I managed to clean my pump filter.
If the steps I've shown here so far do not work for you, and you're still receiving the OC error on your Samsung front load washing machine, then yours could be as a result of a faulty inlet valve or a defective water level sensor. If you switch off your washer and water continue filling up when the machine is off, that means that the machine inlet valve is not keeping water pressure and not fully closed. In such a case, I recommend you call a service technician to replace the inlet water valve. A defective water level sensor could send the signal indicating that there is too much water in the drum than is required for the selected program. This can cause the washer to stop washing and activate the drain pump and send error OC on the display. In such a case, the water level sensor should be replaced accordingly. We've come to the end of today's video. If you found it helpful, consider subscribing. Also, smash that like button and share this video with your friends. I'll truly appreciate. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.